Hey friends! Today is going to be the day I'll discuss about JavaScript, a programming language infamous for having inconsistent results, mishandling decimal numbers, and unpredictability. But is it really that bad of a language, or is it a brilliant gem criticized by the ignorant? Let us begin. JavaScript can run inside an HTML or scripted through an external file. From there, you can pretty much do whatever you want and manipulate whatever you desire, starting from logging a simple text to alerting a simple threat. Store valuable data without casting a type. No need to think, Java Senpai will sort it out. Text and characters will be string, numbers will be numbers, black and white options will be boolean. Easily convert each variable to other data types. Once again, Senpai helps you in a simple wrap. For numbers, there is an easier method. This sign automatically converts it to a number. Perform arithmetic expressions, achieve high-speed computations. They can even work exponentiation without external libraries. Or the reverse, a square root. Just be careful about operating decimal numbers. Produce simple string concatenation through the addition operator, or simply use backticks and cover the entire variable to blend with the expression. Compare variables against one another. Who has the longer wood? Who had the bigger melons? Ascertain your own existence. Compare nonsense for additional confusion. Include conditions and decide if the situation fits the narrative. Place countless conditions for different scenarios. Place a fallback if nothing passes the assessment. Convert conditional if-else to switch statements. Enjoy cleaner code. Or even better, use ternary operators for quick assessment conditions. Just checking if the data is available? Use logical operators. Instantly validate and designate the data at hand. Why do things manually when you can automate the process by looping in progress? Rapidly advance through repetition and acquire answers without interruption. Iteration can definitely help with every problem, especially with arrays. Arrays are special objects that can provide storage for a series of data. Store in a list of names, put in multiple numbers, create nested arrays for various coordinates. But why do that when you can have actual map objects? Just put in some keys and insert important details. Wanna make a collection without duplication? How about using a set? Mark an attended system without trouble. Objects such as these are very handy. But what are objects? Objects can be anything. These dates, maps, sets, arrays are all objects. Objects are keyed collections with complex entities which can be customized and specialized as much as you want. Functions are reliable tools of organization and reusability. Why bloat your main code when you can separate them? Modify parameters through various means. Customize and reiterate functions through recursions. Understand the local machinations. Learn the basics of closures. Get confused by how it works. Use some arrow magic and shorthand your code completely. Use Java's built-in functions such as alert, prompt, timeout, interval. Make life easier by using data type methods. Strings can be sliced and diced. Numbers can be converted to other formats. Arrays can be transformed to many ways imaginable. Maps can set and get values through unique identities. Set can add and pop values however it pleases. Object methods can fetch iterable keys and values. Read documentation. Everything has a solution. And if it's not available, you can always make your own algorithm. Let's go deeper and explore decorators. Functions that encapsulate other functions and monitor their actions to modify decisions. The concept of decorators also produces certain problems. But with utilities, putting context, passing different or multiple arguments are easy game. Or just go ham with it. Now let's dive deep about objects. Objects can be and will be greatly complicated depending on how you want to manage its properties and capabilities. Check and safeguard your properties through getters and setters. Know the potential of prototypes. Understand where it came from and experience the deeper levels through observation. Make objects into classes. Inherit properties. Transform them into different identities with determined objectives, that being their unique characteristics. Modify and extend to your heart's content. Worried about errors? JS also got you. Gracefully outmaneuver runtime errors and emphasize control. Never let any bugs stop you from asserting your dominance. Build custom errors and claim ownership to both the right and wrongs of your system. How about using promises, where we explore the possibilities of anticipation and resolution? Load resources using fetch, put up promises and chain up multiple requests, or even do it with a sync and a wait. Make every action work on its own thread. Traverse generators, a function with an asterisk. Generate random numbers, play with iterables, make a sequential process that can potentially check validation if one pleases. Now, JavaScript. There's a lot of things to discuss about its capabilities. There are some things I left out, like modules, which require server installation. Another is an object data type, like proxy. If you don't trust yourself and other people directly operating in your source code, then proxy is the way to go. And finally, we have eval. Directly enter, calibrate, and execute a sentence to become its own program. JavaScript, it's a great programming language with a bunch of bloopers. But we don't have a choice since it's literally the universal programming language of the web. Still, I love it. 10 out of 10. Learn it, enjoy it.